Okay guys, good evening guys. So this is SND card. So let me start the analysis of SND card. So you can see this is weekly time frame, looking at this area here. So this is the weekly time frame. So first thing first, so when I come to this this time frame, so I'm not going to draw too much of zone. So I'll just look for major points like this place. This point now I could see this like a level here, and looking back in history. So if I try to zoom in the charts, so it's not really some of a very active level, so it's kind of very rough. So I'll just drop a black line there. Then looking at this place, so price come here, bounce on it, go back. This place is break it, retest it, collapsed here. This trend line just set it back up, then came a test again, then went back up. So you can see this is the only weekly level, and this is the only guy who count as weekly level. Okay, so just this guy. Then inside of this place, so if I try to zoom out, this is what I just do here. So I turn it to a line chart, so I'll be able to draw the level very well, so you can see very well. So this, I see this level here, and I connected it, then this one. So just these two, and you can see this back line also in confluence with this trend line here. So on this trend line, this descending trend line, also in confluence with this black line here. So you can see the line touch. So that was what put the market back up, and now we're back here again. But now I'm going to analyze this part, and we are going to analyze this area, this immediate part, and see what we got. So looking from here as well, I noticed something like a flag pattern. So if I have to draw this guy from here to here, so you can see this is a flag. So you can see the price is flagging down. So you can see this is a flag pattern, and from what I can see inside this flag pattern is very simple. Okay, we have the first X, we're back to A, B, C. So I think this is D. We are coming for E. So if you come for E here, then we should have a massive break to the upside. So I'm going to go back to the normal chart now, so you see it looks very rough. So from this point here, so from what I just counted there, my bias should be sell. So that's for me a bias. So what I'm expecting on this pair, since this price already come here, so it's kind of touching this zone and going back up. You see that I didn't get back to this up again, but this zone here trying to get the market down. So if I use Fibonacci from if I try to confirm what is happening from this high to this low here, so you can see that this price actually pulled back to about 61% retracement. You can see inside of it. Then we have this today this week candle already from a bearish one. So now this week candle remain just one day, right, which is today. It's not just about 23 hours left, so which is today. So if you have this candle closes there at bearish, that will be shooting star. So once we see a shooting star, that's a sell candle. So we should have a massive drop off at least to this. From this point, the sell is going to start from, let's say the candle closes as here. So you should see a drop off from there all the way to this. This is my extension here, and looking at this extension, I'm very sure by the time price gets here, it's kind of touching this trend line or having an equal bottom with this guy here. So putting in a double bottom here, or just create a little bit of wicks down, or even get here and touch this trend line properly. So if it touch this trend line properly, then we are going to have the X2E wave will complete for the flag. So this X, A, we have B, C, then we have D. We are coming for E. So once price come for E here, we should have a massive break to the upside. So this my bias on this. So I'm just going to play like this. So on SND, if I'm to trade SND, all I'm looking for is selling opportunity from this point all the way to this area, or to this black line for a double bottom. So we might not get here, might just stuck here and reject. So so this example of what I'm saying. See that we drop here, from here we drop here, or we just drop to this zone here, then we take it off for a buy. So you understand. So a drop off, then you should go for a buy. Yeah, a drop off to that zone, then a buy. So that's what all I'm seeing on SND card. So you can see there's a flag pattern playing out inside of it. So my bias is actually sell first, a sell drop to this point, and that can take months. Yes, can take months. Maybe the next, for this coming throughout this month, all I'm expecting is selling opportunity throughout this month. So if you can have this clear down here to this month, or additional plus next month, because this place kind of a pair that is to range very well, so it can take like 2 months before it gets here. But once it gets here, then we should start looking for a buy. So first, we have a lot of pips to the downside for a sell, and if I have to calculate the pips from this present situation of the market now to this point, I think that's about 769 pips. So that's a lot of pips to the downside. So we have a lot of pips to the sell downside. So now, if I really want to take sell opportunity on this trade, so I will take my buyers. So what I will do is, now I've seen that it's flat pattern that is playing and everything. I have this small level here, then I have this black line here. So I know that if price break here, we are coming here. Then if you clear here, we are coming to this trend line. So, but I'm kind of concerned about this price. This price might get it. So now I'm going to, that's the weekly time frame. I'm going to go to the daily time frame. So coming to the daily time frame, so let's see the buyer. So you can see, so we have this inverted amount, which is the look like shooting star anyway. So we have it here, then we have an engulfing candlestick that follow. So it means right from here I can take this daily time frame. So I can just, as today's opening already, so today's candle, so we're going to start with a sell. So maybe stop loss above there a little bit, then we know our target, right? So yes, so this black line first, then we break that black line, we're coming for this zone here. So this is the daily time frame confirmation. So we already have the sell pattern confirmed already. Confirmed to kind of check this place. You can see that this is like a descending double top. You can see this high is higher than this one a little bit. So this is a descending double top, which indicates a sell. So this this entry on daily time frame. So if I'm go lower to the 4 hours time frame, let's look for an entry. Okay, so you can see we have a lot of couples of candle 4 hours. So if you have to be on this trade, you'll have been on this trade right from here, so you'll have been in profit by now. So let's say we are getting it now. So I'm just going to put the same sell here, and stop loss still remain that same point, or I try to reduce it to this half. So at worst, yes. So this like 70 pips stop loss, and going for to this zone. This is about risk reward of 1 to 10. So yeah, so and you can also wait for a nice breakout from this low here. You can see this low here. So if I have to put trend line here, that's a nice low. So a nice breakout from this low. So a nice breakout from this low. You can see this is the first touch, second touch, price kind of on the third touch now. So if you have a nice breakout, just see an engulfing candlestick close below, so you can also use as an entry, then stop loss just above here a little bit. But if I want to get in here right about here, I'll just put my stop loss like this. So a break of this trend line, because I think price is gonna break it as the market is open today already. So we should have a clear breakout there already. We should have a clear breakout today. Then we are going to have 3 TP scenarios, because you see that this is a zone. So if you clear this zone, you come here. If you come here, if you clear this one, we come here. So this will be like my first level target, but I'm going to make it look something like this. So I'm going to go down to a little bit down, maybe around here for TP1. Then my TP2 is going to be this black line. Then my TP3 to this here, this place here. So that's TPs. So it means when price gets here for TP1, I remove stop loss from here, I put it around this area here. So once price moved here, I remove stop loss from here, I put it around this middle. Then once price is going, then once it starts going down, I start training my stop till it gets here, because it can reverse from anywhere. So you understand. So this is just the analysis on NZD card. So 9 minutes on this one already. Okay, so let's go to GBP JPY. So a quick one on GBP JPY. I mean AUD JPY, sorry. Yeah, so a quick one on AUD JPY. So I'm going to remove the moving average, so I can do analysis. Then I go to the weekly time frame. Let's start from there. Okay. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so this ADJPY in front of me, so I already have my level plotted there before. Oh, I think I already of this guy. Okay, so I already have my level plotted there before. For a very long time, I've been looking at this on ADJPY, something like looking like a left shoulder, a head, and kind of the right shoulder now. So which right shoulder was completed, I think 2 days ago or yesterday. Yes. So we have a reversal pattern here telling us we should be dropping to the downside. So if you don't understand what I mean by left shoulder, this is what I mean. So this from here, we pull up here, we pull back. That's the left shoulder. We pull up again for the head. We pull down here. We pull down here for the leg. Then we pull here again. Then we're about going. Then we should now have a massive breakout, something like this. Yeah. So this a mass breakout, but now we are aspirating for the, before we come to this kind of breakout, this is a very massive big one, but at least if the head and shoulder is going to play, if the head and shoulder pattern needs to form, at least we need to sell from this point back here. So this is where I'm going to analyze now. So we don't need this part now. I'm going to delete this one. So for now, the left shoulder is here. We have to sell to this zone back, weekly zone. So it means price is selling from this my weekly zone, coming down straight to this weekly zone as well. So you can see this is a sell off here, a nice pullback, 50 feet, come down again, 50 feet pullback, come down again, 50 feet pullback, come down again, 50 feet pullback, then a nice drop up to this point here. So that's from zone to zone. Then if this zone cannot hold it, then the head and shoulder pattern should not play out, we should drop here. But if it's going to hold, then the head and shoulder pattern will not be completed. We can pull all back for a buy. So but first, from this my minor zone in this middle here, this minor zone here to this point is where we want to anticipate for a sell now. So I'm going to delete this guy, and yeah, this is the trend line I draw from the daily time frame, I think so. So I'm going to show you. So the yesterday candle closes as showing stars. That's a very nice one. So this candle you don't indicate it, so it's a single candlestick pattern. You don't need another candlestick for a confirmation. So you can see buyers push this, the market open here, buyers push it all the way to this level. They immediately get here, sellers came in and push it down back to the opening price, even push it below for a closing price. So the candlestick closed here for the week. So this is this week the candle is forming. That's from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and tomorrow is Friday. So I'm still expecting more push to the downside, at least to this weekly zone here. So that's where I'm selling to. So that's the buyers on the weekly time frame, you can all see. So and if I have to use Fibonacci from this area here to this point, this pullback here is 50 feet, and we also have a minor level there. Now we also have a counter trend line be broken there as well. So that's a very strong point of confluence, point of interest or point of confluence, PO high. So for itself, so I'm going to go straight to the daily time frame. So let's continue the analysis. Very nice one. So on the daily time frame, which was day before yesterday, 2 days ago, we have a nice candle for me engulf the previous green from this level here, right? You can see it from this level here. So you can see the level, very nice level. So you can see nice one engulf it. Then this confirmed a sell, because this an engulfing pattern, you know, engulfing pattern is confirmation of a sell. But because of this my counter trend line, actually I was not analyzing this pair, I was basing on other JPY PS. So I will have entered it immediately I see this one. Yes, but it was just yesterday I came back to this pair, so that's why I asked all of you to analyze this pair. So from year to year I can see an ascending trend line. So since I cannot catch it from here, I just waited for this candle, which was yesterday, to close. The new candle is now open here. So before the candlestick close, I actually had a nice entry here. So even if I'm not taking this entry from this middle around this point, I can confidently enter even at where price is presently for now. So yeah, as market open like this, I can enter for the sell and go down. So you can see this on the level. So you can see we move from this major minor level to this small minor level. So you can see this like a support level. Yes, a support. Now it has become resistance. So you can see price have broken through it. So we might retest it, we might not test it. Doesn't matter. So all that matters is if you are entering this point, just make your stop loss is above this level a little bit. You can see one touch here, two touch here. This is daily time frame. So I'm expecting a sell at least back to this my green zone. You can see these are out of this sell. So it means on NZD card I'm expecting a sell, also AUD JPY a sell. So other JPY players, check them out, they are all selling. So if I go to the 4 hour, let's go for 4 hour confirmation entry. So you can see, so this is like a nice break out of here, then push back inside. So if I have to go to the smaller time frame, it will be like a break and retest, like the 15 minutes, another time frame like that. It will be like a retest. Then we have this massive engulfing close outside of it. So then we have this small green candle, and this is a demand candle, right? So, and you know what this candle does? It's confirmation of sell continuation. So immediately this candle is close here, you can enter at the top here and enter. This was last market close. Now this is a new market open. So as market has opened, it has been selling, it has not even shown any sign of buy. So we can, let's say you want to enter this trade today. This is what I mean by entering today. So immediately price open, this should have been your entry. This should have been your entry. Then your stop loss just something like this, above here a little bit. Yes, above here a little bit. Then the target still go all the way down there. That was the risk reward of about 1 to 10 or 1 to 12. So if I have to take it there, to be around 1 to 12 or 1 to 10. So this is my, actually for this one I got in yesterday, so you can see that's my entry, and finally going like this. So you can still get in now, is a very valid trade. I still at entry. So I'm at least to my this zone. Now for this zone to be cleared, now if the Everton and shoulder needs to continue, then I'm dropping all the way to this area here, to this other zone here. You can see where the trend line started from. So if I can break this trend line, then I can start looking for other place where price can sell to. But at least my first level target is around this point here, this zone here. Then my second level target is the bottom here. So, and these are this what I want to 14. So if you ask me, so for SND JPY, SND card, so SND AUD JPY sell. So we have a nice sell on both pairs. So let's see how the setup. It's actually a very swing trade, so it's going to take months. It's not even weeks, it's months. So let's be honest, it's months. It's going to take months for the price to get here. So this kind of trade, you open, you forget about it. So in the next couple of 1 month or 2 months, come and check on it. So imagine you open this trade on any type of account. So if and just leave your stop loss, let the trade play, and just be trading your stop till we get to TP. So okay, trader, I think the video you're watching now is recorded on May 14 or 15. That was last week, Wednesday or Thursday or Wednesday. That won't be two. So, and it was a live section with my students. I was doing a live section with my students, so you can see. That was why I can see that it's only the screen that was captured. So I wanted to upload it, I think last week. Last week that was in Thursday or Friday night, but I wasn't able to do that because I was busy with some other stuff. So and I just decided to share this update with you guys on YouTube here. So you can go watch the video from. You can watch the present trade for AUD JPY. I already take AUD trade AUD JPY for. I didn't take SND card, so I only analyze it. I didn't take that one. So you can see the setup for AUD JPY is the setup you are seeing on the video dropped yesterday in this channel. That was the analysis forecast that was dropped. There was a short video that was attached to the video in the middle. So one of the setup, AUD JPY is that same AUD JPY analyzed in this video you're watching now. So is that same AUD JPY. So currently we took the sell from that zone, as I was analyzing in this video now, to the spread to the place you see me put a line. You look at this picture, so you can see this screenshot here. So that was where I sold it to on that particular account. So sold from that top to the place I put this zone before it started retracing. I think yesterday on Friday, that was Friday, this Friday 24, yeah, 23. So before I started trading on Friday 23, then I see the trade. So coming week, the reason why I dropped this video so you can watch it for the coming week forecast. Then once it breaks that level, I'm expecting it to still come and break the level, that we continue selling. And you can see for the one of SND card, I'm still going to take the trade. For the one of SND card, it needs to, you can see there was a line I draw there. So once it break it, you can have your entry. So you can see price broke it and forms like it's testing it.
So there's a red candle that's already coming that closed this on Friday. So I'm expecting Monday candle, today candle to close down below it. Once we have today candle closing down below it, then I get in for the sell and sell it down. So I just said I share this update with you, and now you can continue with the video.
This is my analysis. This is my analysis on both pair for AUD SND and I mean AUD JPY and SND card. So I'm both bearish on the two pair. So for this setup,
Do this channel a favor by clicking that subscribe button now. Yes, click the subscribe button.